nasty night crawlers, fucking flesh eaters.
Normally I would do my Doresain gun, but I just wanna. Necrovian waters. 70. That's the autoplane. Making the scales on it glimmer. Any news from the advanced team?
Yo, my boy Goliath is back.
Melwin, do you want a voice act?
No one doesn't even want to talk to us.
Wow, Melwin. You think you're better than us?
Oh, it's over again. Oh,
Meanwhile, you want a voice act? You want to be this who wants to be the seafarer priest?
I'm too busy bricking in PvP.
Okay.
Like Goliath.
I have no idea what Goliath's here.
Again?
Frost, come on.
Yep.
You.
Okay.
Seafarer priest.
Yeah, I make a good priest. That's Lord Goliath. The advanced scouts have sent news that the plan is proceeding smoothly. But the patrolling ships in the coastal area have noticeably increased in number these days. The heretics of Necrovia seem to be aware.
The seal is broken with the soul feast. Oh,
They
I
haven't confirmed that person has indeed in the city. What the? I can't read this shit.
Good, very good. Your god foretold a human tied to the silver cores would appear, but we never expected to actually find them. We have to seize this chance.
Rest assured, my lord, the followers of our lord are fully prepared. No matter what Doresain does, it will not change the outcome.
Oh, so this is G Goliath, and this is the like G Tulu army.
I will lead the believers to seize Necrovia and offer the silver cores to him.
All glory,
be
we
with
are Lord. Seafarers plural. Hundreds of ships cutting for the deep. Julian Necrovia. Dense fleet tears for the thin mist. Hundreds of peaks burst. Who's that?
Seafarers, advance! Under his guidance, we shall take back what is rightfully his.
They swim from the coast at amazing speed, soon covering every inch of water near the shore like seaweed that has found a home, spreading towards the land. Thin defense line composed of ghoul soldiers about to be completely devoured under this tidal wave of assaults. Kick up their gab with their flippers, swinging and blades in their hands, mercilessly slaughtering the soldiers. Civilians.
Go to where the city walls are. In the name of our lord, purify this territory.
Guests from the deep sea. Welcome to the. I imagine Doresain with like a effeminate male voice if he was an English voice actor, you know? That's what I imagine, but I can't do that voice.
Is the best way to put it, but like not effeminate, you know?
I think I imagine him as like Don Flamingo from One Piece.
I can see that, but I don't know what he sounds like in the English.
Earlier, I don't know what it sounds like either, but you know the cadence of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Meanwhile, you sound like Doresain. You are who I take a dessert. Meanwhile, Doresain, read.
Too busy.
You're not busy. Come on. You want to join in the fun?
PvP.
Ah,
Very busy in PvP.
the earlier
Very busy
guests.
PvP match
We've
first.
already entertained. I believe you'll wish to take them back. Dude, he's so extra, dude. He's like a theater kid. He snaps his fingers.
Yeah, Doresain is a theater kid, I believe it.
This is perfect for you.
Evil heretics, the wicked shall be scourged, for the Lord judgeth their iniquity.
Why did I do
ever use these words.
You're gonna be a very lucrative English teacher, dude. Come on.
This is the Veil of Mamas? What is happening? Wasn't the seal...
Ugly hybrid king, ignorant visitors from the deep sea. You know nothing of Necrovia. You will never have the opportunity to learn anything about this city-state again. I think Doresain's a little bit racist.
That's what I was thinking too.
Just a little bit racist there.
I think calling them ugly was like a little uncalled for.
Citizens of Necrovia, my subjects, my dear friends. The bone urn soaked in moonlight is fermenting, and the shroud's woven strings are taut. Old corpses buried here, spirits wandering the night sky. Answer your kin's call, forge decayed bones into the crescent moon's blade, and blow the counter-attack horn with rotting lungs. In the name of the King of Ghouls and the Lord of Necrovia, I invite you to return to the land you cherish. I invite you to awaken within the sunken coffin. Dude, he's so extra. I bet he doesn't need to do this entire ritual. I bet he'd just say, yeah. He just tuned this for the performance.
Yeah, Doresain is literally just a theater kid.
Enjoy this night, my subjects. The soul feast begins.
Sure. It's better than reading it on my own.
I'll be the narrator then. When the huge
Farm the fish priest.
When the huge fish man's head is thrown into the sky, the moonlight breaks through the cloud just in time. A curtain of blood casts a mournful arc in midair, falling like a torrential rain onto the sandy ground of the graveyard. The young seafarer's last glance before dying is at the sharp fangs of that king of ghouls. Meanwhile, Doresain, go.
Yeah, he does such a good job.
Welcome to the Soul's Feast, my dear guests. Savor Necrovia's ceremonial hospitality.
Elegance and demeanor are the secret spice, disappearing in this bloody platter of the cemetery battlefield. Doresain laughs maniacally, his reddened eyes glinting, capturing every seafarer invading his territory. His claws pierce through their protective scales, his sharp teeth tear into their flesh, chewing and swallowing their screams and lives. By his side, the purple glowing undead legion merges into the seafarer's tide, tangled with the invaders from the deep sea under the moonlight. You want to be the protagonist, Monchi?
Too many. Endless.
The sound of slaughter continues, as if they never cease. The standing undead and seafarers visibly decrease in number, their bodies covering the cemetery like disordered tombstones. Doresain spits out a piece of fresh neck meat from his mouth, arranges his blood-stained long hair with his hand, and takes a deep breath of the putrid smell of corpses and flesh in the air, a satisfied smile creeping onto his face. He's so extra, dude. He's a theater kid.
Apologies. Such a lively ball truly excites me.
Doresain?
No need to worry, Mr. Keeper. Controlling the dead always comes with a small cost. Once this battle is over, I will immediately fulfill my promise to you.
The sound of metal clashing rings out sharply as the seafarer's priest's staff falls, stuck in the mud like a brand new tombstone. The seafarer soldiers encircle him for protection. Outside, they are surrounded by an endless army of corpses that keep getting reanimated. Crossing over the densely panicked crowd on the battlefield, he sees Doresain's mocking glaze.
Generally speaking, I'm quite willing to offer my enemies an escape. But unfortunately, Mr. Priest, you have disturbed the soul's feast. In this celebration, I shall grant you the honor of being the main dish.
Wait, I'm dying? We have failed. Our Lord, he entrusted me with such an important task, but
The priest looks on the spikes on the staff, prepares, and closes his eyes in despair. I'll be glad. Dying for nothing and spitting on your faith, disrespecting your god.
That voice. Is that?
Oh? Do we have new guests arriving?
Behind the seafarers, a tall figure brings reinforcement ashore from the ship.
Lord Goliath, you're right. I deserve to die.
Yeah, you deserve death, but don't you dare die without value. You still have a chance to uphold your faith, to grasp that long-held wish. You haven't forgotten the ritual the steward taught you, right? The commander's body trembles. He understood exactly what kind of pain and desecration that evil ritual means. But he also understands that once the ship sails away from the homeland's coast, he and his followers he led have long lost. He and the followers he led have long lost their retreat. Go on, fulfill your god's task. Go and use your blood to cleanse this land of sins.
Doresain!
The howl, filled with despair and unwillingness, startles the crows at the edge of the battlefield. The priest struggles to support his staff and stand up.
This is the opportunity I have waited for a lifetime. I will not let you escape from my hands. Seafarers, bring out all the silver cores.
Gurgle. That's right, just like that. Go and take your god's devout believers and complete the ritual of sacrifice. Don't worry, I won't let anyone disturb you until it's done. Your blood will bring you supreme glory. Silver neatly arranged in small containers shrined with a cold light under the moon. The silver light reflects in Doresain's eyes, emanating a cold glow.
Is that the silver cores Fran helped you steal?
Originally, I wanted to witness these silvers being offered to my lord along with Necrovia. But now, it seems there's no chance left.
Regrets flash of fleets across his plate. He suddenly stands up, raising the staff in his hand. A purple light appears on the surface of the sea, and Doresain's pupils widen suddenly.
Doresain, you look pale.
I never imagined Fran and the seafarers had such deep collusion, even revealing Necrovia's most taboo secrets.
A taboo secret? That's...
Seafarers, listen! Hear the divine revelation of our Lord.
Your words are interrupted by the furious roar of the seafarer priest. Upon hearing the command, the seafarers tremble as they raise their blades.
My lord, we dedicate everything to you. Please grant us the courage to overcome all. Hearken to his voice. Bow before his glory. Listen to our Lord. Submit to our Lord. Sacrifice.
Poof.
Oh, I forgot. Blood gushes from the body, merging with the blood of the seafarers' corpses on the ground, flowing into the scarlet magic circle.
Necrovia's oldest taboo ritual can only be used when the ghoul realm faces utter ruin. I must stop them!
For the first time, Doresain's expression turns grave. Black mist coalesce beneath his feet, rushing towards the commander who is initiating the sacrifice ceremony. As you follow him and approach the ritual range, a giant blade suddenly flies in, cutting off your path with precision. A group of seafarers devotees come at you. They haven't been sacrificed yet.
This is.
You recognize that giant blade. You finally understand where that sense of familiarity came from when he spoke with the seafarer priest. The giant tyrant stands before you, gripping the massive blade once again, pointing it straight at you. So you want to disturb the ritual? Survive this blade first, then. Unabashedly, radiating a thirst for slaughter and conquest, just like when you first saw him on the ship of Sona Neil.
Goliath, it's been a while.
To be honest, fighting you is a pain, but tough luck. You stepped into this mud yourself. This time, we're enemies again.
Don't worry. Just like last time, I will stop you. Time is running out. Doresain!
The undead army quickly converges upon your figures, and you have the advantage in number. Doresain laughs excitedly, turning into a black mist and dashing towards that blade. Melwin, you wanna join in? You wanna be caucus? Wow, Melwin.
What?
You wanna voice caucus?
Can you voice it?
Okay. Lord Goliath, be careful.
Caucus darts out like a shadow from behind Goliath's massive figure, blocking the approaching undead soldiers. Goliath charges forward, leading the unsacrificed seafarers into the undead army, like a reckless rock in the tides. The blade intertwines with the black mist, as Caucus and Goliath attack you in familiar unison, blocking Doresain from breaking through while striking at you, who holds a glimmering silver weapon. Get a good taste of the seafarer's blade and shield, king of the ghouls, before your kingdom falls.
Your bravery and greed are commendable, fishman, but your rudeness leaves me uninterested.
Doresain's 100% racist, dude.
But please, rest assured, regardless, I will reserve you a seat for you at the celebration banquet after my people have devoured your army.
The black mist spread rapidly, enveloping those seafarers' believers completely. Their rapidly dropping temperature causes their bodies to tremble uncontrollably, unable to withstand the blades raised by multiple undead soldiers. Goliath's narrowed eyes scanned the surroundings, finally landing on the shining silver key in your hand. While your pile of rotten bones is indeed numerous, with this Goliath here, you won't easily disrupt the ritual. He refers himself in the third person, dude. He's referring himself in the third person. Power, time, and everything stands with me. You said earlier we could be friends, right? Goliath grins wide, revealing his sharp teeth. I sense something different in you, a power I've never seen in this world. That's your value. From now on, stand with the seafarers. When we breach the Ghoul King's palace, you'll get your due share.
Perhaps there will come a day when we fight side by side again. But it certainly won't be now.
You stand beside Doresain. In the flickering silver light, the phantoms from your memory appear behind you. Seeing your displayed abilities, Goliath's face does not show disappointment, but rather becomes somewhat excited. He drags the great blade in his hand and slowly walks towards you. In the magic circle of seafarer sacrifice, crimson light seeps out like threads, entwining around his body. The thick fog and red light silently battle, transforming the entire sandy graveyard with his every step. He brings the ocean to your side. I thought this would be a dull invasion. Infiltration, slaughter, looting, just waiting for the boring spoils to be handed to me. I didn't expect such surprises hidden here. Ha, show me then, King of Ghouls. Show me. His pace quickens, the giant blade scraping against the gravel, sparkling with faint sparks under the moonlight. With a sudden surge of strength in his legs, Goliath leaps, leaving a huge pit on the beach. The giant blade cuts through the air and instantly appears before you. How long can you last under my blade?
Said 5 turns.
Melon, it's Caucus. Leave this to me, Lord Goliath.
Minglau.
Monchi,
I mean, not Minglau.
Oh,
Mochi.
long time no see, Kakis.
it's Caucus.
Look humans in the name of Lord Goliath, and now the one sovereign, you shall not touch him.
A giant blade spins out and ebbs deeply into the gravel. Goliath barely withstands the tremendous impact on his body. Staggering back a few steps, he wipes the blood from the corners of his mouth, his beast-like eyes staring directly at you.
A solid physique, usually quite tough as an ingredient, but with a little processing, it can certainly become a very delicious feast.
With a wave of his hand, Doresain speaks. The endless blacksmith suddenly converges on Goliath, yet fails to devour him, as anticipated. Goliath stomps back abruptly on the gravel. The speed brought by unimaginable power helps him evade Doresain's attack.
The battle just now was far from your limit.
Huh, I'll admit, compared to the cowardly monarchs who fall into this blade, you actually deserve to be called a ruler. But beating me? Not that easy. Goliath brushes off the sand from his body, glances back, and shakes his head with a smile. I said power and time are both on my side. I played with you long enough. The rest is theirs. As Goliath's word falls, a blinding red light emanates from the magic circles behind him. The soldier on the citadel walls hear the ocean's wailing. Thousands of rotting seawater corpses float up, with phosphorescent tendrils protruding from their wounds, sewing together like fetid threads manipulated by an invisible tailor. A young apparition, bisected, has his upper body attached to a sea monster's tail fin, with a head splattered devotee, has several still beating hearts stuffed into his chest cavity. I'm very interested in you and your abilities, foreigner. Too bad you rejected my offer. I'd still be interested in hearing your secrets, if you can survive. Goliath, carrying the great blade, turns to leave, without even glancing at the dead seafarer followers. With his footsteps, a muffled thunder-like vibration echoes from the seabed, and all battling spirits suddenly stiffen. Doresain's clothing splits open in a web-like pattern, and through the shattered cold mist, he glimpses the 1,000-meter-deep trench writhing. Some great entity covered in barnacles and shipwrecked chains is being awakened by the seafarer's blood sacrifice. The silver on the deck seems to hear some sort of decree, vibrating fiercely. The silver light merges into the magic circle, linking with the blood, infusing into the body of every seafarer. I think you might be right, Frost. The sound of mud crunching beneath your feet alerts you. You look up and see the body of a seafarer slowly moving in the ground, seemingly pulled by an invisible force. Manche.
This corpse moves. Yours seem conscious, while these stay lifeless.
You are right. I control the spirits of the dead through communication, while the seafarer now uses Necrovia's forbidden techniques. They give strength to these corpses through the silver, and then
Drawn by the light, the body of the seafarers begin to move towards the seafarer priest, like a decaying tide. The silver and red threads pierced through the body trunk and limbs like a clumsy weaver stitching a strange, gigantic doll.
The ground, it's shaking.
A deep voice echoes from the shore. The weaver from Abyss has completed his work. When the last crunch of bones echo, a mountain-like abomination stands in the middle of the battlefield. This giant monster, formed from thousands of corpses, grow a covering stack of pearlescent scales. Thousands of arms of varying length protrude from it, ending in a mix of marine claw and human hands. The main head bears the face of the priest, his pale soul flame flickering with a satisfied smile. The dark purple light gradually fades, and the giant slowly rises from the center of the magic circle. Vocal cords made of bones vibrate, emitting a low moan. Unstitched corpses continually fall from the giant's body, their soulless eyes tightly closed. They grip knives under the dull light, approaching the gates of Necrovia. Boom. The giant steps forward, crushing the undead beneath his feet like insects. Eyes formed from corpses glare at you. Their vocal cords, stitched from bone, vibrate, letting out a deafening wail. This could be you, Frost. You could be the monster.
Commotion, my lord.
Puppet of
I mean, it is
Putrescent.
Grease just converted into the fish monster, right? That's... Flares? Is that why you say it like that?
The enormous monster pays no attention to the buzzing ants below. Its limbs, woven of corpses, crush these ants into piles of mincemeat in the graveyard. The priest's blood stimulates the soldier's nerve, taking cover behind this giant mountain. The remaining seafarers let out piercing howls from their mutated vocal cords, launching another assault on the army of the undead. Ross, how are you gonna do voice this? Meaningless syllables issue forth from its mouth along with the scent of decay. Dozens of glowing red arms waving on the battlefield. As its powers draw, the sea water behind you brought to churn, increasingly stronger, rush towards the coast.
It wants to trigger a hurricane.
Doresain transforms into a cold mist and rushes towards the battlefield. The mist spreads, forming a huge wall on the coast. The hurricane stirs the waves. The towering tides suddenly crash against the mist-congealed wall. The intense shaking makes standing difficult for those on the battlefield. The tide, strong enough to drown Necrovia, momentarily recedes, and the mist recondenses around you.
Cough, cough.
Doresain,
You reach out to steady Doresain, who's about to fall into the ground. He licks the blood from the corners of his mouth, raising his slightly dazed eyes to gaze at the monstrosity covered in limbs. This confrontation had almost no effect on the corrupted tide puppet. Its wings' numerous limbs, red light burst forth, and the waves gathered behind it once again.
Heh, fearsome sacrifice, the stitching of souls. This is a play with death.
So
Ghouls
edgy.
revere death, holding it in supreme respect. Such filthy creatures. I will never allow them near anything in Necrovia. Cough, cough.
you're burning too much spirit power. You won't last.
This is typical anime. You're using too much power. You can't use your final form. This is like every anime trope, dude.
What you said might be correct, Keeper. But how can a cook who arrived in the kitchen on the day of celebration fall before the banquet ends?
Because this is how Doresain's gonna die. Doresain licks the blood at the corners of his mouth. His face is already extremely pale, but his eyes remind you of the first time you saw him in the luxurious kitchen of the royal mansion in the Corpse City. Calmness, joy, desire, pride, the look of a gourmet standing in the kitchen. That is the look of the king standing before his subjects.
Do you remember that dance, Keeper? You know, according to Necrovian tradition, after dancing with a corpse, we will.
Yeah, I remember clearly. Forget your damn banquet, will you? We need a solution.
The Soul's Feast full moon is already high in the sky. Illuminated by its light, there lies the Soul Feast dinner table. My method is also on this table.
On the dining table,
The earth trembles. The giant curtain formed from seawater looms high like a ferocious sea beast, staring at the toy-like city before it. The ghouls' remnant troops are unable to resist any further. Under this vast sky-blocking curtain, the seafarers' army easily tears through that weak defense line and surges towards the city gate.
Doresain, you.
Rest assured, Mr. Keeper, as the king of Necrovia, I shall never allow these filthy abominations to stain my territory.
He opens his hands. Thin streams of blood flow from his body towards his palm, and a dark red symbol appears on his hand. Oh. Frost, it's your time to shine. The voice acting.
Punishment.
The earth tremors grew stronger with each pulse. The giant creature let out a muffled groan, advancing step by step toward the city gate. Under the seafarer's tide-like impact, Doresain's body began to tremble from weakness as he leaned against the city wall, readjusting
Trademark.
his ragged breathing.
Doresain, the strength you have left is no longer enough to stop it. Your plan to lure the enemy in and ambush them has failed.
Faced with the world's covetous gazes, we must act thus. We have no choice. Moreover, our plan has not yet reached the point of failure. Perhaps at times I can be called arrogant, but I won't be arrogant enough to think their followers could be easily defeated by my traps.
He opens his hand. Thin streams of blood flows from his body to his palm, and a dark red symbol appears on his hand. Profound energy from deep within the earth coalesce into faint black petals within the mist, drifting down to cover the entire city-state.
This is
The Veil of Murmurs seal. My dearest sister, Selena, sacrificed her mind and flesh for this city. Following her spiritual light, I crafted the seal using her body.
Is that what the little girl is that we meet?
Forget me
No,
nots.
no.
Selena's favorite flower. These petals are her soul's protection over this city.
The little girl was a different little girl he ate.
It has drawn a curtain of cold mist over Necrovia, hiding this small city within dreams. Its power will show every intruder the blood-congealed abyss. And the soul of her brother, Doresain, is the key to its liberation. You too have chosen to fall into this eternal slumber to protect what you cherished, Mr. Keeper. I think you can understand my feelings best at this moment.
I get it, but there must be alternatives to sacrificing yourself.
Sacrifice? Ah, you misunderstand my meaning, Mr. Keeper. I haven't fulfilled my promises to you. How could I die now? Necrovia has one more trump card. I was fortunate enough to keep it until this last moment.
Necrovia's last trump card. What?
It's you, Mr. Keeper.
Me?
I've observed how you command those awakened spirits. It shares many similarities with how we command souls. If I can connect with you, I can use your power to reveal the true strength of the Veil of Murmurs. As long as I can have a bit of your flesh.
What
This
the
seems
fuck?
like this just seems like a trick now.
Doresain turns his head to look at you seriously. This is all a scam, dude. The entire invasion, just to eat us.
Yeah, he's working for the Goliath.
Was this your plan all along?
See?
Only way to
Yeah, look-
Even we noticed it. Is this all a plan? Am I being pranked right now?
I could sacrifice myself, but if that happens, I would neither fulfill my promise to you, nor taste the blood and flesh of a keeper from another world.
He's
What
really
For a
like,
king of Ghouls,
I do the right thing,
that
but I'm
is
hungry.
truly regrettable.
This is the right thing. I just need to eat you, just a little bit.
You don't understand. I need to
You know,
eat you.
I never force my guests. So, Mr. Keeper, are you willing to offer your flesh to help Necrovia? To help
What
me?
the fuck?
You look at him seriously. In those eyes shrouded in cold mist, you see determination and calmness, as well as expectation and greed. Dude, he's looking at us like, yeah, you're gonna give me? Cut a piece of flesh from your wound. Give your hand. I'm almost like could have.
Brutal.
Munchie.
They want both Necrovia and me. After all, I still need you to beat them and tell me what I need to know.
Doresain solemnly takes your flesh, smiling and nodding at you.
Such sweet flesh. Your grace will forever be remembered by Necrovia. Then let us cook our last meal together and complete this grand feast.
The moment Doresain swallows flesh and blood, a bright point of light ignites in your mental space. The light rapidly spreads, obscuring all your senses of reality. You feel your body gradually merging with Doresain's, visions from the depths of Doresain's mind slowly occupying your brain, surfacing before your eyes. The grandly decorated hall of the royal palace stands empty, all its brilliant lights extinguished. Moonlight, identical to Necrovia's tonight, falls upon Doresain's face through the hall's window. At the carefully decorated center of the dining table, Selena's corpse, covered in D marks, is dressed in former attire, smiling, awaiting a funeral that belongs to her. Not creepy at all.
I promised you, Selena, welcome. Welcome to this banquet, to the soul's feast.
The knife slices her skin. A chunk of meat soaked in dissolution, liquid, and blood is taken from the girl's body. Taste, chew, swallow. Doresain repeats this action he has done countless times. He's been eating his sister's body over and over for a while. Oh my gosh.
What the fuck is going on?
He just keeps his dead sister's body and just eats from it when he wants to. He eats incredibly slowly and seriously, seemingly wanting this meal to last forever. It's just your sister, dude. Eternally. There. Brother.
Selena!
The crisp sounds of knives and plates colliding echoes through the empty hall. Doresain abruptly stands up. The whisper in his ear gradually merged into words he can't understand. Under the moonlight, the gauzy figure becomes more and more distinct.
Selena, it's you.
It's not what you think. I didn't eat you. I didn't want to.
Doresain's hand reaches into the air. His dark, fog-bound fingers meet with the ethereal finger in the air. The moment they touch, countless memories not belonging to him surge into him, a torrent of vivid recollections. He saw himself leading his sister to the cemetery to deliver the invitation to the dead, while young Selena trembled behind him. He saw himself exiled from the royal mansion for his ghoulish appetites, while Selena watched him depart in sorrow. So, you find your son just eating bodies, like, yeah, you should leave. He saw himself spurned by his
To be
family.
fair,
Yeah.
reasonable.
Drinking his father's poison wine as Selena wept behind the locked gate. So he died the first time. He saw the tears of joy and pride in Selena's eyes on the day of his coronation and rebirth. You nod firmly, and spirit energy converges on the point of light. Doresain's eyes snap open. The sigil in his hand blossoms like a flower before dissolving into glowing particles.
These are your memories? Selena, is the soul standing before me truly yours?
Doresain's trembling hands cover his face. Pale purple mist rises from the droplet of tears, tracing long arcs in the moonlight.
The fusion of memories with memories, the link of souls with soul. So this is the true meaning of consumption. I was wrong, Selena. I have always been wrong. For so many years, I never understood what eating truly meant. I never understood what protected the city. Rest assured, I won't make that mistake again.
Doresain laughs. The joyful and melancholic laughter echoes in the spacious dark hall, like a carnival of ghosts. He wipes the tears from his eyes and smiles at the fading figure of Selena in midair, raising a cup in his hand.
I know what must be done to keep my promise to you. You will never truly die. All the people of this city will never truly die. Let's drink this glass, Selena. Then take your memories and soul and live with me.
The scenes in memory fade away, and Doresain's scarred and bloody face appeared before you again.
Necrovia's soul feast. Does it begin from that day?
Communication with the soul, the tradition of Necrovia, all began on that day. Please lend me your strength, Mr. Keeper. Together we will protect and pass down all the memories here. This is the vow I made to Selena and to myself.
You nod firmly as the spirit energy converges towards the point of light. Doresain opens his eyes abruptly, and the sigil in his hand blossoms into glowing particles like a flower. The veil murmurs sealed activities. Countless faint dreads spread from the Necrovia's ground and underground, from living beings and undead connecting with Doresain. The memories of the entire city of graves are enveloped in a gentle mist within your spirit world, the hopes of the living and the dead echoing in your mind. The thick fog covers Doresain's whole body.
The game of the Spirit Festival is over, intruders. Now, in the name of the Lich King, I declare your end. Holy shit, that boss looks cool.
Fish boss.
He was
This
pretty
what-
easy in normal mode, but I played Gellet. I don't know.
You did this
Should've
boss
played
already?
24.
I should have sowed my health. This is like a full health heal turn.
Still, I think it took me 9 turns to beat this.
There's so many ads now, right?
It took me
Nope.
10, but like I said, I didn't realize he was gonna do a phase transition.
Wasn't anything too crazy.
I mean, no, but it did double his effective health bars.
A quarter wrath, crit damage. Yeah. This is gonna be a pain for some comps.
I hate that they have that for literally everything now. What is the point?
Or reduce the assault with the corrupted. Maximum of 5 layers.
What are you hating about?
The crit damage resistance? Like,
Oh,
why?
Yeah, that is annoying.
Yeah, you need a single hit.
Yeah, it wants you to play single hit, which is ass.
It's amazing.
Because you're the only one here who actually enjoys playing single hit.
I love single hit.
Oh shoot, I forgot. There is the package that comes out after you beat
Yeah.
chapter 3.
You have the money ready?
I do not. It's not a new month yet.
I don't even buy those
Oh
packages.
shoot, I might have to. I might have to break my budget. Oh,
Oh
130.
no! Machi has to spend more than like 1% of his income this month.
No, he doesn't make as much as you, Frost. Come on.
Yeah, but I already bought the thing, so.
Did you buy the skin?
I wasn't going to. But then I was like kind of annoyed just looking at it, so I bought it.
It's good value.
I thought the value was awful. At a glance.
No, it's good.
It's like 500 silver prime for like 40 pulls.
20. 40 it'll be better than monthly card. Well,
Okay,
not
it's 500 silver prime for 20 pulls.
yeah, that's good.
That seems ass.
No, it's good. I
How much
It's
guarantee
good.
you
dollars
it's
is that?
It's good.
Like what? 10 bucks?
7,
Yeah, it's like 10 bucks for 20 pulls.
8
Okay.
bucks.
Yeah, 8 bucks. $8 for 20 pulls.
Yeah, plus the
That's good.
stupid pyramid. It's good.
I won't ever level my characters past like 60 anyways. What good is the pyramid?
That's how you level them past 60.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but I don't level it
Who is
past here.
this
I don't
mysterious
use-
person?
Are you telling me your Tawil is level 60?
No comment.
There we go. Are you telling me your G doll is less than level 60?
My G doll has plus 10 free levels.
Okay. Is she level past 70?
No comment.
Cease your prying, foreigner. Who? Can cross dimensions through minds.
I actually hate Hamels. I got him OE because he was like stuck at whatever and it was annoying. But I do not like his overexalt at all. Because sometimes you don't have two cars you want to hit.
I mean, it really doesn't do that much, right? Because
Nope.
OE is just selecting 2 cards, but you may as well just 2x 2 times.
Yep.
We need to go to Lemuria.
Give me Sorrel, game. Give me Sorrel.
Play this once.
Fuck, really? No AoE? Okay. That's fine. Who wants AoE anyways? Definitely not me.
Do you guys think it's stupid to get a plus 8 24?
Yes.
Yes. But you're gonna do
no comment.
but you're gonna do it anyway.
I mean, what else do I get?
How
E2
are you
Hamlet?
getting the plus 824?
Trash. 2 prototypes.
It doesn't seem worth it to me.
I mean, the alternatives is
Skip.
Probably better.
E2 Hamlin, which is trash.
E2 Hamlin is pretty true. Wait, E2 Hamlin?
Yes. Or OE Sorrel. That sounds good.
E2 Hamlin makes him a character.
He's pretty bad.
Yeah, without E2, he's pretty bad.
I mean, he's always bad.
He's pretty good with E2.
Oh. I don't believe in that character. Never have,
You believe
never
in
will.
double playing cards.
Okay, now what does the pause do in trapeze?
I don't deny that double playing cards is good, but he himself is not good. That's the thing.
Yeah, you don't
But
say-
that's what he does.
Card again at the start of the next turn. Prior
He only
to
does it.
activating the target
Don't
spell.
forget, he can only do it once.
It's a cantrip. Oh my god.
What do you mean he can only do it once? None of his
On-
shit.
Being
on-
OTK
He
decks
can
and
only
trapeze.
he can only double it up on one card once.
Yeah,
I
on
hate
the
that.
single card ones.
Yes, it sucks.
There's more than one card you care about playing in a turn.
Always.
Do you only ever play one card per fight?
Okay, so how good is Doresain with his shiny new pause? This list is far too long. Also, 39 temporary strength down is pretty good. Pretty significant.
I don't like it. It just nerfs the wheel. At least the early chapters don't have like insane boss scaling. Well, insane like enemy levels. How do you think English chat's doing?
I'm kind of catching up.
Fight?
1,304 damage. What? Fuck's this shit?
Yeah, you might be right. No, never mind. I'm gonna go for the
Spend
Plus
your
824.
money and resources how you please.
plus 8.
Oh yeah, this isn't even the boss. This is just a regular ass fight. Why am I like pulling all my resources on this? Oh, because I draw suck ass. That's why.
Oh, the power of the caucus counter.
Against
That's what
the
it.
last boss.
Yep.
Why am I playing Gellert? I need to switch back to 24. What am I doing? Need to change.
Does the second phase have a lot of HP?
It's I think the same amount, right, guys?
500k each bar, something like that.
Sorry, what?
It-
Where's my Everlight?
Yeah, it was 500k, wasn't it?
Hey, wait, where's my Everlight?
I'm gonna find out if 24 sucks ass right now.
It didn't even fucking give him a 0 cost. It's not even programmed in yet. Christ. Alright, guess I need to wait further for the fucking bug report on the corpse. Game piece of shit.
Okay, 24 seems bad already.
Oh yeah, guys. Should I use my timeless loops on birth?
That sounds awful.
But birth good.
Please use it on a limited wheel.
It is a limited wheel.
would you sit on the real limited wheel?
Okay, what real limited wheel is it worth using it on?
G Murphy's wheel. It's gonna save Acor.
Guys, I don't know if 24 can cut it with +6. I might need the.
Watch, if you're looking for an excuse, we're not gonna hate on you for doing it. Just do what you want.
This thing is such a scam. Gaining a corpse doesn't even give me a Evernight. The fuck's this garbage? I am severely disappointed.
Lightning. Oh, perfect. Good RNG.
Extremely disappointed.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? 24. Normal mode only team. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
I'm gonna regret that for sure. But oh well.
Yeah, the counter gain is just the last phase.
Yep. We all already said that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we just making sure.
That's a fucking scam.
I can say this. Hard mode is quite a bit harder than normal mode right now.
You think? So far I've
Really?
not noticed it.
Same.
I think so.
I mean, I'm taking 1300 damage this turn, but like other than that,
And the posse is also bugged right now. Those relics sure are shit.
Like I said, I think my 24 would have popped Death Res turn 1. Which is really shit.
turn one to what? The first boss?
First mob.
Yeah.
First mob?
It's resolved.
It's time for your voice acting again, Frost.
Tremending.
The tremendous roar resonates from the corpse skeleton across the vast battlefield, setting tremors even though the great ocean. Under your counterattack with Doresain, hundreds of corpses are stripped away from the giant's body, like broken armor, crumbling to the ground. Now's the
Now's the moment. Don't steal my role. What the hell?
Menglao.
Watch closely under the Soul's Feast moonlight. What kind of dance should bloom?
The cold mist slices through the silver thread, sewing the monster like a sharp blade. Doresain's ghostly figures move through the battlefield, the power and glory of Necrovia flowing into his eyes for countless centuries. As he prepares to re-engage the massive stitched monster, it suddenly turns, aiming its gaping abdominal wound directly at him.
Massive spiritual energy. Careful.
The monster abdomen swells, and a massive wound, 10 meters in diameter, splits open. From within, a high-pressure jet of corrosive poison erupts. The skeleton warrior's bones sizzle in the dark green poison mist, while the Ghouls' commander's body instantly dissolves into gelatinous masses. Doresain wrenches himself aside in midair, narrowly dodging the poisonous torrent, which scorches the tips of his gray hair as it passes.
The dance has reached its end. The disrespectful ones who desecrate the dead submit to death.
A sinister smile reappears on Doresain's face. His claws suddenly grow, and thick fog envelops and frees the massive corpse creature. Under the illumination of the giant full moon, claws swiftly penetrate the corpse's body, reflecting a chilling light. A heart-wrenching scream echoes through Necrovia. The sharp blade slices through every joint of the corruption-tied marionette. Thousands of arms are disassembled, and countless corpses rain down from the sky, shattering into pools of dark red, foul-smelling mush. Without the support of the silver thread, the massive monster falls helplessly. The tremendous impact causes the earth to tremble.
Destroy Necrovia.
The outer shell of the giant monster is stripped away, revealing the head of the seafarer priest beneath the ghastly wounds, with all the red light converging towards his corpse.
For our Lord.
The rotting heart inside the corpse giant's chest suddenly exposed, and thousands of worm-like spells burrow into the waves. The bones of the seafarers are arranged in a reverse vortex formation on the shallow beach. The remaining head of the giant roars to the sky. The sound wave shatters the clouds, revealing the gigantic whirlpool raving behind the starry sky.
Kraz. Akarthos.
The spell, tainted with dirt, awakens memory of the underwater rockbed, and the wave crest absorbs the moonlight, forming a giant wall of ghostly blue 1,000 meters high. The fading giant gathers its last strength into the ocean. The entire grave city hears the ocean's wail, and thousands of corpses burst open, blood mingling, dyeing the angry sea red.
It's a forbidden art from the deep sea. Seafarers have sacrificed their last strength to the ocean.
The ocean accepts the seafarer's sacrifice, roaring up from all directions like a giant monster crawling out of the abyss. Numerous towering appendages sway slightly in the air, aim at this tiny kingdom below, aim at the ghouls looking up at themselves like ants.
Our spirit energy can no longer hold back this hurricane.
I had no choice. May I request one more favor from you, Mr. Keeper?
Wants another snack. He plays on you again.
Gazing up the vast cobalt curtain, he's gonna ask you, "Hey, I need to eat you again to save the world." Doresain's expression grows grim.
There's no other way.
I see.
I need to eat you.
Without any hesitation, you channel all your remaining spirit energy into the pool. I thought it says without any hesitation, cut off another piece of flesh and toss it towards Doresain. That's how I would write it.
The entire city of burial remains will sing for you, my dear friend.
Doresain smiles and nods at you. In the next moment, the corpse wax in all the land of Necrovia seems to have boiled. Doresain takes out one of his ribs and inserts it into the soil of the cemetery battlefield. The blood of the Ghoul King seeps into the grave, and purple light rapidly flickers beneath Necrovia.
Feeding on the silent flesh and blood, drinking the rushing blood as wine, O spirits of the ancestors. In the name of the King of Ghouls, I call upon your protection.
The ocean tentacles coveting Necrovia suddenly drop as a thick, chill fog rises from Necrovia, condensing in the air into a gigantic barrier that fiercely collides with the tentacles aiming at Necrovia. The sunken ship's mass in the wave wall suddenly sprouts ghoul fangs, gnawing on vengeful spirits within the waves. Doresain leaps into the crests of the waves. The royal robe is shredded by the water pressure, revealing a bash etched with purple spells.
My spirit energy. It's nearly gone.
So anime, the enormous magic circle is like an endless abyss, devouring your spirit power completely. Under the intense dizziness, you can only barely maintain the link with Doresain. The power of the sacrificial ritual consumes Doresain's body. His arms corrode to withered bone, his chest pierced by tentacles from the deep sea. He stands above the purple mist, looking disdainfully at the towering waves before him. His sharp claws pierce deeply into his chest.
I am the King of Ghouls, the guardian of Necrovia. I hereby declare the intruding tides will recede at this moment. The city of Necrovia shall enjoy its feast.
The talon is suddenly pulled out, and a torrent of blood sprays from Doresain's chest, merging into the thick mist in midair. The cold mist trembles, like a deity having sipped a worthy sacrifice. An intense vapor condenses from the air and seeps into the azure ocean. The ocean suspended in midair is eroded by cold mist, and trillions of tons of seawater crystallize into inverted glaciers. Under the cursed power, like a giant beast of the deep sea, life ultimately halts just before being preyed upon. We have won? We won! We won! His Majesty Doresain, he saved the city of Necrovia. A distant voice comes from the ground. Doresain can no longer hear the whispers at the moment. He looks around to confirm the safety of the city of corpses. He grips the subjects beneath his feet just as he reaches out his hand. His consciousness seems to be pulled away in an instant. Doresain's eyes go dark, and he falls from the air. Machi,
Doresain.
you run to him and try to deliver as much of your limited spirit power to him as possible. His body riddled with wounds is like a dry well. Without any support from spirit power, he would not survive to open his eyes. This is clearly the new artist, because this is very different from his
The narration just say his clothes were shredded by the waves.
Yeah.
I see no visible wounds on him at all.
Yeah, his clothes were fucked up and everything.
Just me, or does this look like yaoi art?
Yeah, this is 100%. This is the new artist.
100%, yeah.
Keeper, I.
Let's get you treated first. We can talk about that later.
But it's very important. I must.
Doresain's voice is weak, but the expression in his eyes is not to be refused. You come before him.
Hang on, Doresain. I'm listening.
Necrovia, Royal, Codex.
Doresain stares at you intently with utmost seriousness, and you feel an intense sense of foreboding.
Seafarer, carcasses, carry, pungency. Must neutralize with wine vinegar.
He's giving cooking tips. After saying this, Doresain no longer pays attention to your horrified expressions. He thanks with a satisfied smile.
So he's just fucking with you. What the?
What's this? This is the
All right.
final
Ross.
part.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is
Ross. Tell me
Yeah.
what I can do here.
12 bell tolls come from a distant place. The bright waning moon jumps into your eyes through the thin clouds. Ghouls in formal attire gradually fill the palace's dance floor.
So don't run, Corpo.
Okay, let's run her first.
Conversing in hoarse voices as they gather in the corners.
I just want to show you.
Ah, so many guests are chattering about my achievements.
Okay.
I'd intend to
Mary
handle
first.
this discreetly, but it seems that won't do. These servants truly can't manage a thing without Fran. Wait, isn't Fran still alive?
Yeah,
You managed.
Fran,
Well, yeah, but
Fran
he
should be
did
alive.
betray us.
Yeah, but
He
it's
betrayed Necrovia.
it's just the first betrayal.
Isn't he still in the fucking city?
You look like you just had a liter of honey mead.
As a king, what could be sweeter than the love and respect of my subjects?
Honey mead.
I'm afraid only the feast I've prepared for the soul feast itself.
Isn't the soul feast already over? Besides, your doctor said no cooking with those injuries.
The soul feast night's full moon has indeed passed, but how could such a vital holiday be ruined by mere war? Even with the full moon gone, as long as our connection with the undead remains, every day can be soul's feast. As for my injuries, the physician's words are best taken with a grain of salt.
Ha 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 ha! Cooking fun.
Compared to my protection, the subjects of Necrovia need my culinary art far more.
I'm sure they do.
Doresain looks
That
at
should
the
be the priority right now.
Yep, ghouls on the dance floor beginning to dance with the undead, sharing the corpses on the plate, revealing a satisfied smile.
You really love praising yourself.
Unfortunately, I am wounded this time and can't complete all the dishes. However, I have put immense effort into preparing an exceptional main course. I usually don't like to boast, but please believe me, Mr. Keeper, this must be the most delicious offering you have ever
Okay,
encountered in your life.
Doresain opens the gorgeous plate cover. A rich fragrance wafts into your nostrils. The corpse of the seafarer priest lies quietly on the platter, adorned with splendid corals, delicate marine plants arranged in the shattered chest cavity, making the entire body appear dignified and solemn. Yeah, just cook up our enemies here.
Impartial as it is, this was a respectable opponent, and they should enjoy the honor of being the main course. You know his corpse was shattered. I spent a great deal of effort to restore his form.
Yeah, but you didn't have to.
Compared to terrestrial animals, the flesh of deep sea folk is softer. Their most notable feature, to preserve this core flavor, I slow cooked the meat with corpse oil, specially processed with fragrant spices. I must also thank you for your assistance. As I mentioned, removing the pungent odor from seafarers is of the utmost importance. I gained this valuable experience through countless trials.
Still remember your last words. No matter what you say, I'm not eating your corpses.
Oh well, one day you'll regret your meager life experiences.
Doresain shakes his head regretfully.
Enjoy your festival. Don't forget your promise.
Rest assured, Mr. Keeper, the King of Ghouls never breaks his vows. This main dish is indeed prepared for you, for this promise.
Seeing your puzzled eyes, Doresain cuts off a piece from the body of the seafarer priest and places it on his own plate.
Your friend once visited Necrovia, but he only observed from the outskirts before vanishing. He did nothing to harm Necrovia, so I lifted my surveillance. In Fran's memory, there was a conversation with the seafarer's priest, where they discussed this matter, and judging by the priest's reaction, he knew this person.
How did he?
This is precisely why I prepared this main dish for you. The information you seek is within this very plate.
Why don't you just eat it, Doresain, and you tell us what it says?
Y'all need to find someone who talks about your meat like Doresain talks about his.
Doresain brings the plate to himself. His slender fingers grip the knife and stab into a bloody piece of meat.
The fishy smell has been entirely managed. The aroma of herbs and currants is quite refreshing. To the secrets we are about to unravel, my dear keeper.
He slightly bows to you, tilting his head back, chewing and swallowing the piece of meat slowly. Frost, it's your role now.
Your Highness.
It's G. Murphy. That intruder.
Sorry, I looked away. 'cause
You
I
found him.
thought I was done. When he approached the island, our followers monitored him closely. We found no trace from his ship. According to the residents near the coast, they saw a blonde male human, but the exact location is unknown. I guess he must have fled the ship when it was about to dock. This person is clearly well trained. It makes me wonder where they come from.
Useless. You can't even locate a single human.
Yes, I'll send someone to search right away. We'll definitely find him.
Forget it. He's beneath concern. Focus on your actual duties.
Okay,
Unless you like to disappoint me further. I can't do a female voice, dude. It's so hard. What of your preparations?
Our ships are ready, and all the faithful have received the guidance of our Lord.
Good. If the housekeeper's loyalty is confirmed, we will waste no more time. Move out. This mission must succeed. Failure is not an option. We need those silver cores from Necrovia to welcome back our lord, the dear sovereign.
Yes, your highness.
Found it. They did all of this to welcome back a so-called sovereign. But what is this place precisely? I've certainly never read about anything quite like it.
Doresain's consciousness wanders in the priest's memory, arriving in front of a map and sees the name marked on this island.
This map, it's entirely different from what's marked on the land. Could it be?
Wow, the fish people have it underwater.
Cease your praying, foreigner.
Who?
Doresain snaps around. This is not a part of the priest's memory. The voice converses directly with him. Is it G Tulu?
I have never
It's
encountered
Celeste,
such a
right?
situation.
People Celeste.
What kind of being are you that can cross dimensions through another's mind and speak directly with me? It's probably Ultra.
This one's identity is not your concern. Mark these words. The people of this one dominion will one day storm your city gates. They cannot hope to best you. Yet their assault will scar your lands and your kind regardless. On this note, this one apologizes to you in advance.
A message from an alternate dimension. An apology from the past. Intriguing, truly intriguing. Logically, I should leave this dream, but such a rare occurrence is indeed hard to come by. I would love to meet you. If you wish, I also want to invite you to taste my cooking.
The person this one anticipates is not you. Here this one will remain until he arrives. What needs to be said has been said. Remove yourself, foreigner.
One moment, please. I'm back already? Heh, how interesting.
What's wrong? I've never seen you like this before.
In this priest's memories, I encountered a rather special presence. I've also found news about your companion. My calculations were correct. I don't know if he discovered something, but after leaving Necrovia, he traveled to the island, where the seafarers hide. It was a place completely unknown to me. That nameless individual could speak to me through the memory of another. Yet they knew everything happening here, and now with startling clarity. He said he's waiting for someone's arrival. I believe the person he's waiting for might be you.
What's that island called?
Doresain gently strokes his chin, seriously recalling the strange map from his memory, along with the words on the map that it's gonna be a Lemuria or something. Make him feel somewhat dazed just by reading.
It's called the Kingdom of Annihilation, Lemuria.
There we
Mass
go.
Effect Lemuria or something.
The coastline has just begun to turn white. The footsteps on the sandy ground makes a rustling sound, startling the gray and white seagulls on the mast.
Are you leaving so soon? I was hoping to wait until your injury is completely healed to prepare a grand feast for you. If you haven't tasted my culinary skills, you'll regret it for the rest of your life.
Life is, after all, meant to have some regrets.
You sigh and put away your smile.
William, he's still waiting for me.
Thank you for your help. Any minor diversions of your person were a necessary ingredient for our success. Please pardon my...
So I say, okay, just so you know, I had to eat you a little bit.
intrusion, Mr. Keeper.
I get your position. You've helped with William's case.
You look at the map marked with Lemuria in your hand, the ship engraved with ghoul symbols on the sea, and a dozen of busy crew members on board.
You have done more than you promised. We owe each other nothing.
There is no need for such formality, Mr. Keeper. My debt to you for saving Necrovia is one I can never repay.
What's your next move?
The world covets Necrovia's endless silver stock. We consumed the deceased and their silver. It's not easy to resist endless desire. But we are still alive, aren't we?
Doresain looks at the moon about to disappear between the buildings and smiles lightly.
After the Veil of Murmurs is restored, Necrovia will disappear from this world once again. My kingdom belongs to another dimension, and will revise its anchoring point with this world. No matter what, as long as I'm here, no one will be able to destroy it.
He reaches out, gently patting your shoulder.
Once I have seen to my subjects, I will find a way to aid you in return. I trust we will have another chance to fight side by side.
We'll see. If fate allows, we'll meet again, Doresain.
It's going to show up in the final battle with everyone else you met.
A distant foghorn plays on the calm sea surface. The ship gradually drifts away from the shore. The magnificent architecture of Necrovia fades into the mist until it completely disappears after you blink, as if it never existed, leaving only a cemetery filled with countless gravestones. You turn around, standing on the deck, feeling the warm and humid sea breeze against your face, basking in the morning sun, sailing towards that long-lost kingdom you have heard of countless times. Yeah, man, you think they're gonna pull an Arc 1 again? Everyone shows up last second to help you?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
The
No,
world's gonna
dude,
show
it's-
up and like open like an Avengers Endgame portal with like everyone running in, and you just get to control every unit in the game at once, just like a massive like 80 card deck.
That is what happened before.
Frost,